Explain the culture of WeWork.
It's a loaded question. Um, uh, the culture was one in which it was like, it was truly the definition of work hard and party hard. Everyone who was there for an extended period of time lived and breathed WeWork, the mission, and what we were, what we sought out to do, which was to become, the largest global community and workplace solution for every founder, large enterprise company alike. And to be there and to make it there and to continue growing your career and have a career trajectory, uh, you had to be living and breathing WeWork. And for a lot of people, it wasn't healthy. It wasn't good because it took over your entire life. But for those who wanted to really try and put all of it in and were young and hungry, it ended up being a really exciting opportunity.
And that kind of culture, then, Mark, it really becomes part of your employment strategy, your HR strategy, doesn't it? Where, you know, that kind of culture doesn't attract everybody. But if you're not part of that culture, if that's not for you, then WeWork isn't going to be for you. So then you must have seen so many times throughout your career where the culture becomes the hiring and the firing process.
You cut out there, Sam. Sorry. What was
Oh,
the last part?
sorry. Throughout your career, you must have seen where culture has become the core of the hiring and the firing process.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And it was, we put a ton of emphasis on culture when we hired. And I think it was also really important uh, that we looked to not only see someone's skill set, but how they were going to be in the trenches with us. Right. I think, when we went through an interview process, anyone who was kind of above manager also had to have cross-functional interviews. So if you were, applying to be the sales director, let's say, obviously you went through everyone else on the sales team and you did your interviews, you had a case study, but then you also spent an hour or two with someone who was your equivalent on the community and operations team so that you could make sure that you could work well with them and you could see what they did. And then you might even meet someone who was part of another business line that you'd probably very rarely interact with, whether that be the design team or the architect team, just to see how you fit in to the overall ecosystem that was WeWork at the time. And we really took that seriously. It was really important. We wanted to make sure that the people we were bringing on were people who wanted to be, at WeWork for the long haul. Because there was so much hype about it, everyone wanted to just try and get a job. They weren't necessarily thinking about like, is this really the right role for them?